Hello. Hello. What's going on? Am I getting bit? Like, I feel like I'm getting bit on my back. I'm at a very popular, well, popular to me at least, river spot. And I just finished a workout. So now I'm gonna go do a river plunge. I'll show you right here. I'm shooting on the Sony 16 to 35 power zoom f4. It's not my favorite because of the f4, but it's also super compact, which I like, super light, and you get that cool zoom feature, which is cool. I've decided that I will be training for a Ironman, but until then I have one coming up, or a marathon coming up pretty soon. So right now let's get into this water, this cold water. I've been filming content for 3 to 4 years and I still get embarrassed when I see someone walk by while I'm filming. I come here a lot in the summer, but it's nice to come here when it gets a little cooler. When it's summertime, the river gets too warm. I'm not complaining about a warm river, but when we're trying to drink an ice bath, it's not the best. Okay, now I have to set up my camera. Hey, we're back with another video. Outdoor boys here. Oh yeah, that's cold. I have to pee. It's all good. Should I be peeing here? Probably not. How nice. Oh yeah, that's karma. Oh, whoa. Big slippery rock right there. You just gotta get your balls in. Once your balls in, you're good. Once the ball's in the court, then you can, oh, there's something on my leg. Okay, we kind of just gotta lock in. You get in there. I should really take off my rubber shoes to ground. I'm gonna do that. Even though I do love my canes. Canes, if you're watching this, love you guys. Let's see if I can throw these to the shore. Perfect. Also good. Much better. This is my home, British Columbia, Canada. I'm in Coquitlam River right now. If you know about Coquitlam River, you'll know that it's beautiful and underrated and low-key. Not many people come here in the summer, which I do love. So if you're watching this, don't come here. Thank you for watching my vlog. If you made it this far, we're kind of trying to do this full time. So please subscribe, like the video, share the video, join the army, join the community. I talk a lot about like running, working out, staying healthy, like living for longevity, working out and doing things now. So when you get into older age, like I'm pushing 30, literally. One more year and I'm 30. I just turned 29, June 25th. And we are almost over with September. It's September 20th right now. 1 month from now, I have a marathon coming up in Toronto, but I'm debating whether I want to do the full marathon or not. But yeah, that should be exciting. I've never been to Toronto. Everyone who I tell I'm going to Toronto, they're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." So I'm assuming it's just okay. And there's some connects and people I want to reach out to in Toronto that I've met online. So I'm pretty excited, actually. I do have a marathon. I did sign up for the marathon, but I might see if it's possible to switch for a half marathon, because that just sounds a lot more doable in my circumstance. I have not been training for a marathon whatsoever. Sorry, some weird thing just touched my arm. I didn't like it. Yeah, I've not been training for a marathon. This water is actually not that cold. Surprisingly, I want to stick my head under, but we're wearing the DJI mic. I'm giving everything into content and creating, sharing my story, being able to relate with people, helping people in any way I can. I make music as well. I haven't been creating it as much. I've been mainly focusing on health and fitness and having that be my niche. But I do still love music. I don't know if you guys know Christian de Guzman, but he's another fitness influencer. He owns Alphalete. I used to watch him a while back. And I was watching his YouTube videos, and one day I just see him pull out the guitar and just rip a dirty solo. So I'm like, oh, people can have more than one talent or habit, or not habit, have more than one skill. So when it comes to creating and making something with your talent, it's pretty important to niche in order to grow. And it took me a long time to accept that, because I hate being told that I can only do one thing, or being told what to do in general. If I want to do something, I like to do it. Like, I like to live freely, and however my mind wants to work, I like to go in that direction. If someone says, no, you have to do this, and that's it, I just get the feeling of I'm trapped. So now that I'm a little bit older and realize that it's very important to niche, I've decided to niche with something that I don't mind doing 100% all the time, and that is fitness, health, and wellness. With music, I do love music. I do love making it. I love singing. I love the emotional connection I have when I'm singing. But at the same time, I hate music. I hate the feeling of not being able to complete it. I hate the feeling of being drained after singing a song. Like, I'll sing a song, pour my heart and soul into it, and I'll feel empty inside. And it's because, like, a lot of the music I make has a lot of meaning, and a lot of people think it's like fulfilling to sing those songs and whatever, but I get pretty depressed and emotional. And being an artist, if you put a lot of thought and sing about depressing stuff, like, it can have an effect on your mental. But the thing about fitness that I love so much is that being healthy and active and eating right has made me the happiest I've ever been, and the most level-headed and the most balanced, especially with having self-diagnosed ADHD. Fitness is the only thing, fitness and eating properly is the only thing that's helped me more than anything. A lot of the times when let's talk about relationships. A lot of times when I get into a relationship, I'll tend to eat worse, or I'll tend to not go to the gym as often, or I'll tend to eat processed, high sugar foods and not really think about what I'm eating. And I noticed a habit and a trend that I'll get into a relationship, I'll stop caring about the gym and eating, and because my gut health is so bad, it is directly linked to your mental health. And if you are somebody who struggles with mental health and you're not eating properly, it's the worst thing you can possibly do. So if you are someone who's struggling with mental health or have have had any type of mental health issues in the past, number one thing I recommend doing is making sure you're eating a healthy diet, and not what you think is healthy, what is actually healthy. So please do the research. There's obviously a baseline of health. Lots of get your proteins in. It's a balance, get your protein in is huge. Get enough fruits and vegetables. Do not eat junk food, processed food. It's simple. High sugar food. Sugar is not your friend. Processed sugar is not your friend. Healthy sugar in fruits is. But yeah, if you have bad mental health and you're depressed and you have issues, just check your diet first. First thing I recommend. And then second, after your diet, make sure you're getting enough exercise in. And there's levels to it, but I feel like everybody should have a baseline of understanding the effects of healthy food and unhealthy food and how it affects your mental state. I've experimented a lot with different diets, and I finally found a diet that works for me. So right now I'm not counting my calories or macros or anything. I'm just strictly focused on not having any carbs, no bread. When I say not having any carbs, I mean no bread, no grain, no rice. That's it. I can have everything else. I stick to a high protein diet. I have a lot of red meat, a lot of chicken. I like honeydew right now. That's my thing. Peanut butter, but they say peanut butter is moldy, but whatever. I love peanut butter. It's hard to let go unless I get Adams, so organic. Fats, like healthy fats, like butter. I don't cook with olive oil anymore, because the second you bring olive oil to a high heat, it becomes putrid. Don't ask me what that word means. I don't know. I'm assuming it means bad, but I don't know what it technically means. But yeah. It's very important to have a role model. And I've picked a few role models for myself to kind of get an idea of how I want to live my life and see what they do and kind of replicate. So I hope I can be a role model for some of you watching. A couple of my role models that maybe you can even just bypass me and just go straight to them. Levi Bentley, huge role model in terms of like lifestyle mixed with diet, health, running, like energy, humor, just like his whole vibe really resonates with me. And I know we'd be good homies. David Goggins, obviously. That man has changed my life. His book changed my life. I'm not going to get too into detail about how. I feel like if you know, you know. Some people, it's either you hate David Goggins or you love him. If you love him, you understand what I'm talking about. If you hate him, I'm sorry you didn't get the message. Who else? Those are my two big ones. Like the whole Levi, Kai, Jet, like that. Them in terms of content creation, they inspire me in that way. And lifestyle. So David Goggins, Levi, the Bentley family, and then obviously there's a couple of Instagram people that I don't know off the top, but yeah, those are my big inspirations. All right, I think I'm gonna get out now. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed the TED Talk. I'm coming. Here we go. There we are. Yep. I love fall. Like the time it is right now, summer transitioning into fall. It's honestly so nice. And then you still have nice weather, but it's not scorching hot. But it gets rid of all those people who are scared of the cold. Oh, I really needed that. I really need to book a mini vacation somewhere. Just a little Airbnb getaway for myself, I think. You know? This was really nice, so I really needed this. I gotta edit some content, guys. I gotta edit this. I gotta edit this video. For heaven's sake. I'm getting a little chilly, I will say. In the comments, if you're watching this video, if you watched my other vlogs, what do you like about the vlogs? What do you want to see more? What do you dislike about them? I really want to like, maybe not say like so much. What do you enjoy about my vlogs? What do you dislike about my vlogs? I want to know. I need feedback. I want to know what you like. I want to know what you don't like. I'm doing this for you. I want you to gain knowledge and entertainment from my content. So if you're already watching and you're already subscribed, you might as well let me know what you want to see more of so I can do that for you. And maybe I'll listen, maybe I won't. Let's be 100% for real. Doesn't hurt to try or try to ask. I'm cold. Let's go. We are loving the lens though. Shout out Chin is his name on Instagram, I think, for the lens recommendation. I needed a lens for vlogging. I needed a 16 mil, and the only option was the 2.8 16 to 35 Sony G Master, but that's like a $1,500 lens. And this guy is half the size, so a lot lighter, which is a plus when you're vlogging. You don't want a very heavy lens. Oh, that's bear poo right there. That's bear poo, for sure. If you're watching my vlogs, thank you. If you know anything about videography, filming, I'm also just learning how to be better with filming and how to be a better filmmaker. That's why I love doing this, because there's so much to learn, and I love every minute of it. Sorry, I'm freezing cold. Back into the truck we go. Watch my content and you know about videography and filming, please comment, because I would love to hear any advice for anyone who knows about filming and videography. I will share what I know, but if you're watching this and you know about videography, please let me know.